Hey everyone, Justin here. I wanted to just take some time to go through the ChartSmart trading scanner and how we use it here to find trades. Okay, so our thinking really is, you don't really want to be trading one chart, an index, a forex pair, or a stock, and just wait for that one index or that one stock to set up. What we're really looking for is an approach that we can apply to all of the foreign exchange pairs, all of the stocks, all of the commodities, all of the indexes, and scan and start to look for multiple setups across a wide range of instruments. So if foreign exchange is quiet for a day, you might find some nice setups in the indexes. If the indexes are quiet, vice versa, you might turn your eyes to stocks or forex. And that's really where the trading scanner has come in. So if we look at a reversion to mean chart, what we're looking to do here really is to try and find a way to trade back down to this EMA when prices moved away. Now, what we want to avoid doing, of course, is trying to sell these areas here, these tops here, because we're just going to keep on getting crushed. We're going to keep getting crushed, keep getting crushed, keep getting crushed. Price has got a lot of energy and can stay away from the moving average for a long period of time. And this really is where it's quite critical to understand that for us to make an effective reversion to mean strategy work, we wanted to understand when price is extended from a distance perspective from the moving average, but also from a time perspective. How long is price spent away from the moving average? And how long does it normally spend away from the moving average? If it normally spends 100 bars away and we're suddenly 150 bars away and we're a long way away from the moving average, well, this now becomes a very interesting area to start looking to sell. So this really is where the scanner is going to come in. Let me just take you across here. So while we look at the scanner here, I'll just take you through some of the columns. And on the left-hand side, you can see here we have all of the pairs. Now, you can see these are forex pairs. There's the S&P 500 at the bottom, but whatever you input into the scanner will show here. What we're looking at now in this next column is how long has price currently spent away from the moving average in time. So we're on the hourly chart. So these are 72 hourly bars or 600 or 500 bars. The time is currently spent away, and we're looking at the 400 EMA. So start to get an idea of how long price has been away from the EMA for. Now, the next thing the next column to look at is this one here, and it tells us, okay, so if this column tells us how long time is spent away, this column is telling us how far away from the EMA in terms of distance we currently are. You can see here it's highlighting pips to the 400 EMA. The scanner can calculate this data to any EMA under the sun. You simply input it into the input section, and it will calculate these stats for you on every single pair on any time frame. So you're now able to get these numbers on any EMA. Right, let's just move along here. This is where things start to get quite interesting. If we look at this column here, this is where we find out in all of history in the system how long has price stayed away. So if we look at the Swiss franc yen, it is currently 553 bars away from the EMA, 71 points. The longest time in the last, I think my system here has about 10 years of data on it, has been 1,009 bars. And when we look at this column next to it here, we take a more average number, and the more average number is about 900 bars here. So we can see here we've been away 500, and we're tracking a maximum distance away of between 900 and 1,000. Right, so what the scanner then does is it says, right, it looks at the rate of change of the EMA. So what is the current rate of change of this 400 EMA? And it calculates the probability of price returning back to the EMA from your current position before you go into a losing position. And you can see here you've got a 95% chance of getting back to this average number in profit and an 86% chance of the max. So you're no longer taking trades where you don't know actual mathematical probabilities of success. And all of these inputs are user-friendly on the scanner. I've set it at, I want a minimum of 85%. As soon as it gets to 85%, these columns highlight in green. If they're not compliant, they're all white. And as soon as everything is set up, these columns here will also say, start to look for a setup. So on the maximum trade distance, yes, and on the average bars away, yes. Look for that trade setup. The probabilities are now over 85% at the open of a successful trade. Now, if we move down here, this is a historical reference point of, in the past, how far has price managed to travel away in all of time? What is the average? And what is the difference between the current reading away? So this is not critical to trade entry. This is just for price information. And in the detailed scanner course, if you decide to work with the scanner, there's a detailed course that goes into these numbers in more detail. But I want to try and keep it quite light and simple this morning. So what we're really looking for here is there a probability, is there a high probability trade set up on our hands? And as soon as we get these yeses lighting up here on the max and average, we can immediately go across to the Swiss franc yen. Let's take a look here. And we can see this is the 400 EMA here, and we can see quite easily how price has moved almost back up to this EMA level here. So this would have been a lovely area, and the Pathfinder trading system goes into how to find these areas of entry, but this would have been a lovely area to start looking for that move back up based on the statistics that we are seeing here. Okay, so what are the details? Well, there are no third-party logons. The software sits on your computer, which means you have access to it 24/7 to conduct your scans, backtest, check your systems, get used to it. Updates in real time. When you subscribe to the scanner, we'll go through our ChartSmart Pathfinder trading system with you. It works incredibly well with the scanner. But the key thing here is that the scanner is not about adopting a set trading system. Whether you're a pattern trader, whether you're a trend trader, a momentum trader, a reversion to mean trader, you don't want to be taking, for instance, a breakout trade in the direction against a very high probability move back to a certain moving average. If you're a longer term position trader, you can move out to 1,000 EMA. The scanner here is looking at a 1,200 EMA. Now these are nice long EMAs. They give you a lot of stability, and if you're trading a longer term breakout or a longer term pattern position, you can trade in the direction that is statistically relevant to that EMA, which means the probability of success is in your favor. It runs on MT4 and MT5. It comes with, of course, it comes with complete installation instructions, as well as a Skype session should you have any queries. Great news, you can trial it for only $7 for 30 days. Get used to it. See, get used to it. See what difference it makes to your trading. I can guarantee you, once you are used to it, used to the signals that this software gives you, you will not want to take a single trade ever again, not being with the probabilities in your corner. I can guarantee it. Once the trial is over, it is $79 a month, and everything does come with a full 100% money back guaranteed. And that's it, guys. Really give it a try. For $7 for 30 days, you can't go wrong. See how this impacts your trading. I can assure you it's going to make a massive difference to your results. It's going to put your mind at ease, give you confidence in the targets you're aiming for, and really make your trading a huge amount more successful. Thanks for listening. See you at the next update.